So to start, so from the opening screen, after we load the application, so we can select the 3.0 or 2.0 version. Okay, so at this moment, so we need to select the 3.0. So next, we need to set first the stage for the document. So click the size from the properties inspector, click size, and then we need to set first the unit of measurement into decimal inches or inches decimal or inches itself. Next, the size of the paper. So we need to create a draw which is a landscape format by using the legal size. So the legal size is 8.5 by 13. So the weight will be less the margin, so we need to create 12 by 6.1. So this will be for the supposed to be the 13, which is we need to remove 1 inch from other side. So by the way, it should be 11. So less 2. So 8.5 will be 6.5 less 2 inches. And then click OK. So leave the background, the frames per second or the frame rate, and then use the inches decimal or decimal itself, and then click OK. So this will be the actual size of the paper. So for assuming we want to create a floor plan for a specific drawing, so we need to understand the basic. So first, this is the tools that we can use for the application. This is the standard button for the save a new, open using Bridge application from Adobe or Adobe Bridge, the save, the print, the cut, the copy, the paste, the undo, and the redo. And this is the snap to object, which is very much important in creating a drawing. And this is the smooth, this is the straighten, and this is the rotate and skew, and this will be the scale and the alignment. Okay, so first we need to understand what are the basic tools. Assuming we want to create a line, so we can use the line tool or by pressing letter N from the keyboard. So position your mouse pointer from the stage, and you will notice that a crosshair pointer display representing the activation of the line tool. So first, position your mouse pointer where you want to create a line, click, and then do not release the mouse, then move to the right the mouse pointer to project the line, and then release the mouse button. Okay, so we can also create some curve from this line by using the selection tool. So click the selection tool, press letter B for the shortcut. Position the mouse pointer, and as you notice, once the curve sign at the bottom right side of the pointer displays, it means that you can curve the line by clicking or by pressing the mouse button, left mouse button, and then dragging it downward. It will project a curved line. Okay, so position again the mouse pointer, click, drag upward to create a curve pointing upward. Position again, and then click, drag downward to create a line. Okay, so we can also extend the line by positioning the mouse pointer, and then a reverse angle will be displayed from the bottom lower part of the pointer, and then click, drag to the right to extend, and then click, drag to the left to decrease the size, and click, drag downward to reposition the possible line. And then you can also use this on both ends. You can also use this one to select some portion of the line by positioning the mouse pointer on the white background, and then click, drag, and then you will notice that the portion of the line was selected. So we can also change the size by clicking this one and changing to 5, and then pressing enter key. Okay, so we can also use this one by changing the color size, the color of the line by selecting the color palette from the color palette options available. So to zoom in, you can use the zoom tool or by pressing Ctrl positive as to zoom in the selected or highlighted portion of the line. Zoom out, Ctrl negative, zoom in, Ctrl positive. Or we can also use this one. Click this one and then position your mouse pointer anywhere from the specific object and then click drag to project and then release the mouse button. It will automatically zoom in on that specific part. Okay? To save, click save by selecting file drop down menus and then click save or save as. So these two will be the same function once it is clicked for the first time. So we can click the save as to save a specific file name. Okay, so we can also click the save to display the save as dialog box. Okay, so this will only be the same function, will have the same function once the file was created for the first time. Okay, so let me resize this first. So we can create from the location of the drawing. So the output for upload, click, right click, copy, and then save as, paste, Ctrl V, and then the file name /bc. So we can now search for the file by selecting or browsing it from the Windows Explorer to see if the file was already saved from the equation. So this is the save from this video. So we have two files from here. So the MP4 format and then the FLA format. Okay. So press Ctrl negative to zoom out, or just simply click from this drop down windows to select fit in window to display the entire stage. Okay, so to remove all the drawings, so you can select the selection tool and then highlighting the entire object, or by simply pressing Ctrl A from your keyboard and then press the delete button. Okay, so to design an object using specific drawing by the use of these tools, the rectangle tool. So click the rectangle tool and then select first the border color. For the stroke line is black, and then for the fill color should be empty. So project a line, click, drag, and then release. Assuming this will be the size of the size of the area for the drawing. So to change the thickness of the border, so double click or click, drag, and then release to highlight the entire object. And then change the size for the stroke line from 5 to 2, and then press the enter key. Okay, so then just check by zooming in for the specific object. So that is the size for the 2, and you can also still change this one to 1 and then press enter key. So to change it from the 5, press 5 and then press enter key. To move to the previous size, press 1 and then press enter. Okay, so Control negative to zoom out, and to move the stage from one place to another, you can use the hand tool. So click hand tool, click drag from the anywhere from the specific drawing from the stage to view the target portion of the stage. Or you can also use this one, zooming in, click, drag, and then release. So this one is for the entire, and best fit from your option from the percentage of the window. So at this time, you need to select the fit in window. Okay, save it again. And then let's start creating the specific uh, design of the floor plan. So to add the structure of the design, so we need to create a rectangle. And then create one, small one. And then use the selection tool, double click, bring it upward. Okay, so control positive to zoom in, and then move it to the left by using your arrow keys. Okay, so control negative, control C, press control C to copy, then press control shift B, paste in place to create a second copy. And then hold down shift key while pressing the arrow right key. Control C, control shift B, shift arrow right, control C, control shift B, and then shift arrow right. Control C, control shift B, shift arrow right, 1, 2, 3, 4, control C, control shift B, then shift arrow right. Control passive to zoom in, and then shift arrow left. To realign the last object. Control negative to zoom out, and then let's highlight the entire post. Use the paint bucket tool to fill the color. So select a color from this design, and then click once on the small box, rectangle box. And then we need to remove the lines. Delete, click, delete. Okay, so to select the rectangle shaded, so click once the first rectangle and then hold down shift key while clicking the remaining blocks, and then press Ctrl G group, and then Ctrl C copy, then Ctrl Shift B paste in place. So a second copy will be at the topmost of that object, and then hold down shift key while pressing the arrow key down. Control positive, shift arrow key down to realign the object, and then press Ctrl S to save, to update. As you notice, there is an asterisk here representing that the object is not yet updated. So press Ctrl S. Next, click fit in window, and then you can now edit the box to add option for the gate. Zoom in, and then selection tool, highlight, and then duplicate, press Ctrl D, and then get the copied line, Ctrl D again, and then realign. Use the zoom tool to zoom on the specific object, and then use the selection tool to pick or select this option, this part, and then press wait, click, hold down shift and click, and then arrow down, and then click on the white background, click this one to copy the small parts of the line, Ctrl C, and then press Ctrl Shift B to paste in place, then Shift arrow up to move upward. Okay, and then we need to remove this one, the excess line. And then project a line from here, click, and then position, click, drag, and then use the selection tool, then make a curve. Then click this one, and then press the delete. So this will be the open door for the entrance. Okay, and then click save to update, and click the fit in window to view all the necessary parts of the object. So this means can now give you an idea on how to create a basic drawing using Adobe Flash CS3. So to align the object at the center, so highlight everything by clicking the layer 1, and then group, modify, group or press Ctrl G, and then click the align, select center, distribute vertical center, distribute vertical, and align horizontal center. And then hide the align tool, and then save. So that's all. Thank you, and hope you like the video.